Wondering if you're really on track with your money? Financial well-being isn't just a fat paycheck. It's the habits, mindset, and security you're building. Here are 10 signs you're heading in the right direction. Before we dive in, let's answer, what is financial well-being? It's not about a huge bank account, flashy cars, or designer bags. At its core, it's peace of mind, knowing you can handle life's surprises, and the freedom to make choices without money constantly blocking you. Think of it like fitness. You don't need to be an Olympian, but you do need to be strong, flexible, and stable enough to handle challenges and enjoy the journey. Financial well-being is the same. It's not perfection. It's being equipped to navigate life confidently. Sign 1. You live below your means. One of the clearest signs you're on the right path is that you're not spending more than you earn. That means making choices today that don't put tomorrow at risk. For example, maybe you pick a modest, reliable car instead of maxing out a loan for a luxury model. Or you avoid using your credit card to buy things you can't actually afford, because using future money for today's wants is a fast track to stress. But living below your means is not enough if you're pursuing financial well-being. This is where the next sign comes in. Sign 2, you're covered by insurance. Here's a big one. You're not just thinking about today, you're thinking about the what-ifs. Health issues, car accidents, or unexpected disasters can wipe out your savings in a flash. If you've got the right insurance, you're protecting yourself from those financial curveballs. It doesn't have to be complicated. Health, car, home, or life insurance, whatever fits your situation, acts like a safety net. You hope you never need it, but when life throws a curveball, it keeps you on track instead of off the rails. Simply put, being insured means you're not gambling your future. You're planning for it. And that's exactly what financial well-being looks like. Sign 3. You have an emergency fund. A key sign of financial well-being is having cash set aside for true emergencies, typically 3 to 6 months of expenses. For freelancers or entrepreneurs, a year or more can provide an even stronger buffer. Life is unpredictable. Computers break, medical bills appear, jobs change. A safety net means you can handle surprises without panic or high-interest debt. If you can cover an unexpected expense stress-free, congratulations, you're showing real financial resilience. Even a small emergency fund counts. An emergency fund is also the prerequisite for other signs that contribute to financial well-being, such as the next one. Sign 4. You're investing, not just saving. Income and savings are important, but assets are what build long-term security. If you're putting money into investments, retirement accounts, or even a high-interest savings account, you're growing resources that work while you sleep. A clear sign you're thinking beyond the short term. An emergency fund plays a key role here. With that buffer in place, you won't panic when the market dips. Instead of selling at a loss, you can stay calm, or even take advantage of the opportunity to buy the dip, knowing the market may bounce back. Being prepared lets you ride the ups and downs with confidence and strategy. Sign 5. You pay off credit cards in full. If you consistently pay off your credit cards in full each month, that's a huge sign you're on track. Alternatively, you've weaned off credit cards altogether and opted for debit cards instead, so you'll be sure never to spend money you don't have. Rolling balances is like giving the bank free money, money that could have stayed in your savings or investments. By paying in full, you avoid interest, stay in control, and keep your future self debt-free. Sign 6. You know your monthly expenses. Tracking your spending is a key sign of financial well-being. You don't need to live in spreadsheets, but you should know where your money goes and how much you need to cover basic living costs. This helps you spot leaks, forgotten subscriptions, impulse buys, or recurring fees, and gives you control to make intentional choices. Knowing your typical monthly expenses also helps when changing jobs or taking a break. You'll know how long your reserves can support you. It also lets you calculate how much savings you need to generate sustainable returns. Awareness is the first step toward control. Sign 7. Debt doesn't control you. Having debt isn't automatically bad. It's about control and purpose. Good debt, like a mortgage or student loan that helps you build value over time, can be fine. Bad debt, high-interest credit cards or loans for consumption, is a trap. If you have debt, but it's manageable and doesn't dominate your life, that's a sign you're financially responsible. Sign 8. You spend on what matters. Another sign you're on the right track financially is that your money is going toward things that truly matter, not just impulse buys or keeping up with trends. This could be investing in your health, like buying nutritious food or a gym membership that keeps you fit. Or it could mean spending on relationships, like quality time with loved ones, experiences that build memories, or even small gestures that strengthen connections. The point isn't to avoid all fun, but to prioritize spending in ways that bring long-term value and happiness. If your money supports what's important to you, instead of just what's convenient or flashy, that's a clear sign you're financially conscious and intentional. Sign 9. You talk about money without fear. Financial well-being shows up in your comfort with money conversations. If you can discuss budgets, savings, or financial goals openly, without shame or guilt, you see money as a tool, not a source of fear. Take negotiating pay. When you're financially secure, you have leverage to walk away. Living paycheck to paycheck can force you to accept low offers, hurting long-term financial health. As your wealth grows, you might speak less openly about money for privacy, but when asked, you can share lessons from your journey, helping others without fear or embarrassment. Sign 10. You sleep at night without money anxiety. The ultimate sign of financial well-being is peace of mind. If you can go to bed without stressing over bills, debt, or unexpected expenses, you're financially healthy. It's not about perfection. It's about security, confidence, and the freedom to live without constant money worry. This calm extends beyond bedtime. You're less stressed or reactive when money-related issues come up, showing real financial resilience. Let's recap the 10 signs of financial well-being. You live below your means. You have insurance. You have an emergency fund. You're investing, not just saving. You pay your credit cards in full. You know your monthly expenses. You have good debt. You spend wisely. You talk openly about money. You sleep at night without money anxiety. You don't need all 10 right now. Even 3 to 4 means you're on the right track. Pick one to strengthen this week and start building momentum. Financial well-being isn't about getting rich. It's about being stable, confident, and free. Which of these signs do you already see in your life? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. If this video helped, like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.